Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Sorry that we are slightly late this morning, y'all. I'm still trying to wake up, to be honest. But DC, she been up and at it. She been on the ball.
Right? Got in late from the casino, came home, played some video games, and now I'm up. I
Yeah,
got
and we
something
missing
to do.
our third person, our trio. But hopefully she'll come eventually.
Yeah, she better come up here. She better get up up here. She better not be asleep.
I don't think she sleep. I think she probably over there crying somewhere.
Uh-oh.
You think she over there crying?
Why is she crying? Hold on, you gotta fresh my memory. Why would she be crying?
I think she like T-Core. If her person gone, you think she don't
Oh
quit?
man, we didn't talk
She don't
about it
quit?
yet. We ain't talk about it yet. That's what it is.
Her person, one of her favorite people that she said was gonna win, ain't even in the game no more. So I guess we could get right on into the game. DC, what did you think about this weekend? What happened?
This week was out of control for real, for real. But let me get on camera for a minute because I did me a project just because of this week. Let me click my camera. Now playing. Uh
Okay.
oh. Wait a minute, my Alexa, she just want to start talking. I ain't nobody ask you anything. Hold on. Today we meet Brent and Carrie from Woodlands, Texas. That thing just started talking. What is going on? All
Who
right,
is that? Dora the Explorer?
look at that. Look at that. Look what I made me this week. I made me one of these.
Oh, that's what. Oh, that's the janky world.
Yeah, I made
So
that.
that's what Brittany kept asking you what you got on your head.
Yeah, she said, "Man, what is that?"
Yeah, I heard Brittany kept asking DC what she got on her head, but I was just assuming that DC had on a hat like normal. But no, she done made her damn janky hat,
Yeah,
and she got the janky background.
yeah. I
Oh,
had
so
to get.
you was outside? You was outside all week too?
Yeah, I was outside all week long. Yeah, I made this. I ordered me some acrylic, and I made me a janky bandana.
That's what's up. I ain't know that you was crafty like that, DC. You
No,
be doing crafts?
I like to draw, but I
Uh,
didn't. I ain't been doing it in so long, so it was a little challenge.
mm-hmm.
'Cause I have to.
Yeah. And I do want to say hey to Miss J, Miss Tawana, MP Arzell. What's good, Leilani, Dolly Jean, um, Blondie, and Sassy Francis member. And I think that's everybody. Okay, so I guess we could start at the top of the week. Or I guess we could start where when we got spoiled on Saturday, where we knew that Leah won the HOH and
Uh,
that she was putting up Chemo and Rubina.
okay, hold on. Let's start with Sunday. I always write my notes down so I can remember. So, uh oh.
Well, remember, we got spoiled on Saturday about the HOH.
Right.
But yeah, we can start on Sunday. Go ahead with what you got for Sunday's episode.
On Sunday, like when Angela, she was not included in the votes, so she felt some kind of way. Like
Mhm.
everybody, you know how they talk with each other about who they voting for and everything, but she wasn't included.
Mhm.
And did you see how she was about to start acting up again?
Well, I saw that she wasn't included in the vote, but at the same time, I don't know. I think that was good for her game to not be. Well, no, it wasn't because she keep voting chemo out and he keeps staying. That got to be a weird situation to be in, where you keep voting this man out and this man still be here after you done voted him out twice.
Right. And then the whole thing with the janky take over and lock them inside the whole place.
Now the janky, what I will say, and that's why wasn't even really tuning into the live feeds this week because they said the live feeds were so slow and dead because of this janky takeover. And I want to know, what are your thoughts about that? Because most people would say that them being locked outside like that, there wasn't nowhere for you to hide and have gang conversations. You was outside in the open with everybody the whole week. So how was you going to be able to like come up with a plan? How you going to be able to say who you about to put up, who you going to evict? At least when they inside, they could go hide up in the room or hide up in the bathroom and talk. But when they was out in the open this week, they really couldn't. Do you think that that was harmful for people's strategy?
Yeah, it was kind of. I think that was really challenging because, like you said, they didn't have no safe spot where they can actually go and, like you said, and talk about stuff. But they were still doing it though. They were just talking real low. But I was wondering, did they have like? See, we don't know because we're not behind the scene. We looking from a TV perspective, so
Mm-hmm.
we don't know if they had fans blowing loud or anything. We don't know if they had humming noises. We don't know.
Mm-mm. From what I read, and again, I did not watch the feeds, but I would tune in just to see what they was doing. But I saw them in the heat. I didn't see them having no fans outside, and I actually heard that it was hotter in California than normal this week that they was out there. I could just only imagine people being smelling like a billy goat. I think they all was smelling like billy goats this week.
You almost made me say something, but I ain't gonna say that.
They all was outside, smell like a billy goat, and using the porta potty because they had the porta potty out there too. That's another thing. They couldn't even use the real bathroom this week. They had to use the porta potty.
She almost made me go there, y'all.
Look, look, we can talk about the Big Brother people smelling like the damn billy goat.
You will shut up. Yeah, but yeah. I mean, they probably was like I said. They was probably whispering real. They was whispering real low, and I don't know because they ain't really had too many places they go. But the H was upstairs still in another spot.
um, that well, I do know they got like a backyard like balcony thing where you could go up those swivel chairs. Cause
Yeah,
or not swivel chairs, but the
little
swivel
stuff.
stairs.
Yeah,
Yeah, because that's how they was able to go and vote on Thursday. Which I remember that has always been out there. They just never used it. So maybe the HOH got to be up there, maybe.
right. Because it was like, where are they gonna put the HOH? And they all outside.
I do think that's messed up for Leah to finally win the damn HOH and she don't get to be in her HOH room. She finally won the damn HOH and she got to be out there in the backyard.
She was out in the heat.
Right.
That was
Now,
crazy.
now see, I don't. I probably would be upset about that because it'll feel like my HOH was wasted. So
Mhm.
yeah, so uh, they was outside. What else you got up in your note?
I mean, I was waiting for Mitri to come in for that part. Let me scroll. Hold up. Uh,
Yeah, I
oh,
keep checking back here, but I don't see her back here in the back chat.
the
So that's
HO.
why I'm seeing she might done overslept.
I'm laughing at Leilani. She said she would send her home. She wasn't. She wanted to use a real bathroom.
Real That's what I'm talking about. And especially being the HOH and you still gotta use the porta potty with them. But hell, to be honest, out of the seasons that I've watched in the past and with the live feeds, they say that the bathroom inside is really like a porta potty.
Mm.
Because imagine it's like 15 of them using the same bathroom.
Oh yeah, it could. I can see that. Hold up.
Hmm.
All right, since we still on Monday, what about the HOH? When Angela said she would pee on herself.
Oh, in the competition?
Yeah.
Well, I think that was smart. That's smart. Too many times these people don't realize what this game is really about. And just the fact that Angela knew the game like that to say that she would do that,
Hmm.
because they don't had endurance competitions like that done lasted for 10, 12 hours in the past. And a lot of the times people will drop out if they got to use the bathroom or something. But that's why I think that it's always wise to go ahead and use the bathroom before the competition even start, before it even start. Because if you don't, you gonna be SOL if it be a competition that mean you got to stand out there for a long time.
Mm-hmm. And then shoot, they was going. They waited what to eight almost 9 hours. They waited 8 hours.
Hmm.
Why did they wait 8 hours to make a deal? Like they was already standing there holding this stick, trying to keep the marshmallow from falling. It's HOH, Summer Breeze.
Yeah,
Um,
look at Summer Breeze messy self. Now, I guess you watch Big Brother too. Summer Breeze is the messiest troll that be all around the B sector.
oh
And
yeah,
look at her up in here participating in something positive. Look at her trying to grow up. I'm proud of you, Summer Breeze. I'm proud of you.
I'm going to ignore that one. But yeah, but they waited 8 hours to make deals when they should have made a deal. I mean, I would have made a deal like 3 or 4 hours in if all those people already dropped and it's just y'all three standing there.
No, if you initiate a deal that soon, that's a sign of weakness.
Mm,
If I was up there and everybody had done dropped and it's me, you, and Mitri,
mm,
and you already start off with the deal, then I know that you weak. I'm gonna feel like you probably about to fall. So
right.
even if you would have negotiated a deal with me, and I felt like I could still be up there for like 4 more hours,
Mm-hmm.
I would tell you no. I wouldn't even want the deal.
Yeah.
I think they don't really start doing the deal until they really start feeling like they really can't do it no more, or that it's getting ridiculous, or their legs about to give out, or something.
Yeah, because that right there, I was like, man, they still standing there? They making me tired.
But it's interesting with Angela being the oldest person
She
that
was
she
still up there.
lasted that long. Uh
She was
huh.
still up there. I was like, you better go, lady. Where my Angela at? Hold on. Yeah.
And you saw she was up there, and that's the longest that she didn't cry. If she
Right.
was up there up in that competition for 12 hours, she didn't cry for 12 hours.
Nah. She was doing the damn thing. I was so proud of her.
And with a competition like that, that would have been the time for her to be crying.
Right. Woo Jacks. Yeah, that's that thing. She did good. She showed that she can do stuff. You know what I'm saying? She can stand up there longer than the younger people. But hold up. How
Hmm.
about was this do you think all right, let me ask you this. Do you think or anybody in the chat, do you think it was a bright idea for Chelsea and Cam to come up with that one leg up after 9 hours and 55 minutes?
Well, no, that was Cam and Leah. Cam and
Right.
Leah.
I
See,
mean,
well, that right there was their tiebreaker because I feel like both of them knew that they could keep going and going and going.
okay.
So the only way to try to minimize how long they would go is by throwing in like a monkey wrench or a curveball like that, because then that forced somebody to lose. Otherwise, they probably would have been there for 24 hours.
Yeah, but would you would have made the deal? Would you would have? Would you? You know, because
Uh,
you got to think
it
it's coming to a end. It's like less people are more people leaving. There's less people in the house, and you had an opportunity to win, and you gonna sit up there and make a deal, and you don't even know where you lie in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What's good, Deanna? Good morning, and good morning to everybody coming in. Well, see, now I would have still made a deal like that, DC, simply because you have to look at who was making the deal. Cam done been flirting with Leah Rump left and right. Cam done been keeping Leah protected, probably promising her that if he ever got the veto, he'll take her down if he needed to. So
Mm-hmm.
I believe that that was a safe deal that he made to do the standing on the one leg, because him and Leah, even though they don't have an alliance per se, they have a very closeness and kinship in the game due to their flirting. To
Mm-hmm.
where I believe both of them trusted one another in order to even make a deal like that. But I wouldn't have made that deal with anybody else.
I don't know. I think. to keep myself safe, I would have just went on and tried to win.
Look, DC, she said you don't have DC Kool-Aid in no mess, do you? No, we talking about Big Brother, the TV show. DC Kool-Aid is not in no mess this morning.
I don't have time for that.
DC is not in no mess this morning. It's
Hell
Saturday morning.
no.
This is the fourth week in a row that I haven't had mess going on the Saturday morning. And I think that's a good tradition.
Tawana said, "Yeah, I see why Cam made it. It worked out in because Chelsea liked them. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, no,
I'm back.
Deanna, we reviewing Big Brother.
Big brothers.
We done been reviewing Big Brother for this is the fourth week. So we done been doing it for about a solid month now.
Yeah, this
That's
is a Big
crazy.
Brothers thing.
But yes, but now with them, because they have been bordering like trying to have a showmance, but not really, I understood for them too to make a deal like that. But anybody else, like had it been Leah and Chelsea, absolutely not. Leah and who else? Chemo, no. Leah and any of that three, no. And what you think about that three? Didn't I tell you last week that they was gonna start targeting that
Wait,
damn three?
you done jumped this. You can't. You go all the way on Thursday. We still on Monday. We gotta get to Tuesday. Damn it.
Wait, what? I thought we still going over what they did on Sunday. You took the notes on Monday, but I think you talk about what happened on Sunday. Okay,
Yeah,
so
what
go
happened?
down your list. I
I
guess
guess
you gonna lead the discussion then, because I'll be jumping all over
you
the
all
place. So
know
lead
you
the
always
discussion with your notes.
you always
With
to
your
the
notes.
where's Mitri?
I don't know where she at.
Mitri messing up the program. All right,
Well,
so
I mean, we might have to. The show may have to go on without Mitri. And remember the last time when Mitri was running late, I put the link down there to get somebody else up here. I could potentially go ahead and throw the link down there.
mm-hmm.
You want me to put the link down there?
Go ahead.
Okay.
All
So
right,
let
so
me
while
grab
you're
the link.
doing that, I'm gonna talk about Wednesday.
Okay.
When Angela forgot the AI arena and she gonna say she got a loopy brain. I'm like, lady, how you gonna say you got a loopy brain in the midst of playing the game? You can't do that. Cause they looked at her like, don't you remember the AI arena Ben is over with? Cause she was like, maybe they can come back in that. You remember that part?
Yeah. Well, Angela didn't realize that the AI arena was over. But I think that was just a basic mistake. It's something because for the last for the last about 2 months, they always look forward to the AI arena.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that it was just her brain being on autopilot because of what the past used to be.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, oh, the AI arena. But unfortunately, it wasn't that. And that was the thing too. Well, see, if I talk about that, I'm going to move ahead. So go ahead.
No, go ahead. What you about to say? Good.
Well, what I was going to say was the AI arena. I don't, even if they had the AI arena, it was not going to save that three. Even
No.
if that AI arena was still there, that three was still on the target. They still was going to be on the chopping block. And I guess that's one of the downsides, I would say, to having a group of people that you are aligned with publicly in the game
Mm-hmm.
and that you are friends with publicly in the game, because you become a target. Because just like a showman is two people that's in a romantic situation that become a target, them three, their friendship gave them a target. So no matter what, one of them was gonna go this week.
Right. Yeah, because she that those three, but then there was another three, but I don't want to talk about that part yet. But I'm gonna stay focused on Wednesday. So how about this was funny when Leah kept on saying something about the the chubby chaser, snuggle teddy bear. She was trying to tell everybody she liked the chubby person. She rather a chubby person and what they can do. Did you remember?
Yep. I've always liked that about Leah. And to be honest, at the beginning of the season, that's the only way that I can remember her. I ain't know her name, but I just remember, oh, that's the one that liked that dude.
Yeah, she wanted the
Hmm.
chubby. She wanted the chubby. And then how about Tico talking about she can't stand Angela's voice no more? I was like, oh, that's when her that's when her karma set in. I ain't gonna say nothing, but
And that's one thing because T Core was being irritable because she was on the block. And I'm like, you can't be saying now you can't stand this woman, the sound of this woman's voice, but as long as everything was going your way in the game, you ain't have nothing negative to say about it.
hey, did you pin the link or did you just post it?
I just put it in there. I have to get on my other device to pin it, otherwise it's gonna throw me out of here. Hold
Okay.
on, let me go on the other device.
If y'all want to talk about it with us, maybe some parts we missing out. Um, you can jump on a panel. You ain't gotta show your face and just your opinion on what you saw on
Yeah, and
Monday.
I'm trying to get my other device so I could get in there to get the pin link to make sure I get it pinned up there. Give me 1 second, DC.
Your avatar left too. Also, your Tucker left. But anyway, back to where was I at? Yeah, T Cole, she was like she can't stand Angela's voice no more and all this and all that. I think like Jay Dunn say because she was on the she's on the block and everything, she just instead of being calm and being herself, she was coming out of character a lot, because she was basically mad because she's on the block. But other than that, I like how Leah like chubby people, and she keep talking about it. She
So
funny.
did my avatar come back,
Yeah,
DC?
you back,
Okay, all right.
you back in the flesh. Yeah, but other than that, how you feel when Angela won the veto and she was screaming like she was screaming like I don't know what when they had to what they had to do? Oh, put the puzzle together with the little circles inside the thing to make them all fit.
Um. Oh, you talking about that circle puzzle? I
Yeah.
was actually proud of Angela because I wasn't sure who was going to win that one. And to be honest, as much as that looked like it was an easy competition, it really wasn't because that circular puzzle, I still don't understand the strategy. But the one thing that I can say about that one, there is no way that you could copy off somebody.
Right. Because you got to.
I
Well, if
like
you,
that about it.
I mean, if you watch it and how it fit, I guess I don't know. I guess it depends on how you set it up. But if you was beside me and I'm putting every piece by piece like yours as you go, I probably you probably can copy if you actually watch and going back to back with the person next to you. But that means you ain't gonna win because they gonna beat you to it. But I just know when Angela won, she just kept hollering and screaming.
Yeah,
I
I had to
knew
go
it.
on mute. I had to go on mute so that I could pin the thing. So it should be pinned now. But but yeah, even I don't think that you could have copied though because the circle pieces are still all different sizes. And some of them, it was like three of them that was big circles, and then like two very small circles. That's gonna be very hard to be able to match up exactly like somebody. So that's what I did like about that because you couldn't copy off the other person. Because oh, that's one of the things that I couldn't stand about Cedric. Remember that one game that they had a couple of weeks back where they had to step on the lights to light up the board and all this, and
Oh
all
yeah,
Cedric was doing is copying off every person that he was competing against. I
yeah,
hate that. I hate
yeah,
that. And so with that puzzle, nobody was able to do that.
yeah. I remember that when they had to step on the lights and they got to go in the same correspondence to get to the other side.
Uh huh. Yeah.
He was
So
way he was
I was
way too.
proud of Angela for winning that veto.
Oh wait
And
a minute, say that again. Say that again. Make her feel good. Say it again.
I said I was proud of Angela for winning that veto.
Oh, that sounds so cool. Because the other two, for the people in the chat, Jada and Mitri been going after Angela for the past couple of weekends. Every time we talk, and she finally said something positive about.
No, when we first started, I was good with Angela. I was rooting for her at the beginning until she got paranoid about Tucker and got Tucker put out. If she wouldn't have did that, I would still have been on her side. But when she got Tucker put out because of her paranoia that didn't even make sense, then that's whenever I had to start side eye her. It's Mitri that really don't like her. And that's why I'm like, where in the hell Mitri is? Mitri can't take Angela winning this veto. Mitri can't take the way that this week went because Angela was safe because of Leah. Mitri can't take it. I'm like, come on now. She can't be hiding from us because the game going different. And
I know.
she probably gonna have something to say that I'm talking this mess.
I think that's what's going on with Mitri right now. She's a little down and depressed that Angela done, pulled a good one out on the puzzle and everything. And we don't know what's going to happen next. But I think that's what's going on why Mitri is not here. We just going to
Hmm.
like that.
But that was one thing too. Yeah, I now that I just thought about Cedric cheating on that lights competition, I'm happy he gone. I don't like nobody to just sit there and cheat.
Yeah, he did cheat that. He watched.
And each round that he was in, he cheated on it. I don't like that. Girl, that burns my britches.
Yeah, he sure did. I remember that. That's that thing like they walking on that what was that movie that was out and they would have to step on a glass and they break and they fall through. I don't even know the name of that movie.
It used to be the movie called Big. It
No,
had Tom Hanks.
what was
Was it
that?
Tom Hanks in the movie called Big?
That big doll baby in the back in the backyard. Korean movie. I can't think of that movie to save my life. Oh man. Leilani, what's the name of that movie? I know you know. With the big doll in the back and they play the games.
Your audio went out, DC.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
You remember Squid Games? And they had to walk across the glass without falling through.
I heard of Squid Games, but I've never watched it. But I
Oh yeah.
heard people talking about it before.
That's that. If you watch that, that's what that one they had to walk on the lights and they had to blink. That's what that remind me of.
Okay.
But
So, what's your next thing up on your list from? Because I think you said we on Wednesday now. You said.
yeah, okay. So when Angela was screaming the whole time she won and she kept, I said, I know Beatree about to die. When she kept, you don't remember Angela just kept screaming, I did it, I won, yeah, I can do
Mm-hmm.
it. And I say Beatree probably like I'm pissed, but how about when Leah won the janky veto? Now, come on now, did you watch how she was throwing the ball at those things?
Well, now see, now you done skipped.
No, it's the same day when Angela was screaming, she won the veto, and then Leah won the second the janky veto. It was
Yeah,
back to
Leah
back.
won the janky veto, but Leah didn't get to participate in the janky veto thing until Thursday.
I thought it was all in the same day.
No, she did. She played the janky veto thing on Thursday because that's whenever she was gonna get to veto somebody. I thought, but no, maybe you're right. But she said that she wasn't trying to win.
I thought she was trying to win to keep the no,
No,
no.
I'm talking about when she had to throw that ball at those bottles to
Yeah,
knock it down to get her veto in play.
right.
In her HOH confessional, she said that she was not trying to win.
But
because she didn't want to have to get more blood on her hands putting
mhm.
Chelsea up there, because they would have voted Chelsea out instead of getting that 3 out.
So let me ask you a question. If one of them would have won that janky veto, right?
Uh-huh.
That mean they would have been safe. If
No,
they
that mean they would have had to throw the ball.
right, if they knock those things down.
Yeah, then they could have used that veto to save one another. But
Right,
you still had to knock those things over first.
right. That was
hmm
my question. Is that mean if they would have won, that mean two of them would have, all three of them would have been safe, right?
Potentially, potentially, if one of them had won the janky veto, I highly doubt that Angela would have used her veto on chemo.
Right.
Angela, it would have been crazy for Angela to use that veto on chemo like what she did if one of them had the janky veto.
Hmm.
Yeah, because then they could just save the other one.
Right.
So that's why I think that Angela used that veto, which, let's begin. I don't think that Angela is bit more sad about voting that man out as many times as she did. I think more so it's purely strategy to get that man jury vote. Cause
That,
ain't no way that man will vote for her in the jury after she done tried to get him out 2 times in a row.
right. Yeah, because
So
that.
she used that veto to try to smooth things over with him.
Mhm.
But don't think for a second that next week she wouldn't vote his ass out again.
Now let me ask you this: do you think if he wins, do you think he going to save her?
No. Mm-mm. And no, if he win, he gonna save Rubina. Rubina is his number one in there, not a T-Core gone. And you know I was grinning ear to
Dimitri, where
ear.
you at? Dimitri, where you at?
I was grinning ear to ear when that all went down, because that right there is T-Core's karma. Remember, I was so mad at T-Core for letting Tucker go on her own HOH when Tucker was really the powerhouse that was gonna win the physical competitions to keep them safe. And she thought she was playing a good game. I think she got too big for her britches. She got too big for her britches, and then look what happened.
Right. That's crazy. That's crazy. Dimitri, where you at? We need somebody to pick on right now. They gotta get.
Well, that's the thing. Beatrix, yeah, I emailed her the link last night. I think it was either last night
We got
or
people.
Thursday night. I sent it to y'all though,
Yeah.
cause I make sure whenever I set up this live, I go ahead and get that link and send it out to y'all.
Now, what do you think? All right, I'm on Thursday. What do you think about them crying like crazy? Like they were just crying and crying and crying. I mean, they know when somebody got to go.
Well, but they've been crying this whole time. They the only difference this week is that they was crying outside. But
Hold
even when they up in the house in the AC, they cry.
I wanted to crack up laughing when Leah was telling Mackenzie. Leah said, they hate me. And Mackenzie said, they hate all of us. Talking about the three.
I know. And look, Miss Tawana said, now I think Leah threw that veto away on purpose. Yeah, she did.
Yeah, because she didn't throw
I
that
know
ball
dang
right.
well. Huh?
She didn't throw that ball right. Come on now.
Well, that's what she's saying, that she threw it on purpose to not purposely not win, because there is absolutely no way that she couldn't have completed that task,
She ain't
but
knocked.
she didn't want to.
She ain't even try to knock one ball down. not one of them bottles down. She ain't trying to knock the baby up in here would have knocked one of them down at least.
Not your little grandbaby. Now you want to put her up in the mix,
Yeah, the
but that
granddaddy Would have knocked one of them down, at least one bottle down.
But I think the rules was she had to knock 5 down, but she only had 3 balls. But
She knocked one down though. Come on now. If you want to play it off, at least like let me hit one of them. She knocked not one bottle.
yeah, but I don't think that she was trying to play anything off because you got to remember she was the HOH. Who she got to play off and take the fault for? Now, if it was somebody else that's the HOH, then yeah, if you gonna throw it deliberately like that, you gonna do a little bit better. But she was the HOH, so it ain't like she gonna put her own self up because of what she did.
Mm-hmm.
She couldn't even put her own self up. So that's why I believe that she was able to do it that way. But once Angela took Chemo down and put T-Core as the replacement, honestly, I guess when you saw that T-Core was the replacement, who did you believe initially was gonna go when it was Rubina and T-Core up there?
Well, at first I was thinking Rubina was gonna go at first, right? But then when they got the strategizing and how they say T-Core was more a competitive person, but I'm like, none of them was really competitive to me, especially them three, Chemo to T-Core and Rubina. I think none of them was competitive, so I just knew Rubina was gonna go. I just knew she was gonna go at first, and then they switched it up when they got to talking. I was like, "Oh man, Tico about to leave the house." Even hold on one second. Even Chemo, do you remember Chemo saying to Rubino that he was not gonna vote her out? He wouldn't vote for her.
I remember that he said that, but Rubina is a fool. Well, no, she ain't a fool. Let me take this back. There was already the rule that Rubina and Tucker were number one to each other, and Chemo and T-Core were number one to each other. Rubina knew that wasn't gonna change. She had to have known. Because let's put it this way: if Tucker was still up in the house, Tucker would have still been her number one.
Right.
But because Tucker was gone, then Rubina couldn't automatically think that T-Core is now going to put her as his number one because Tucker left. No. T-Core was still his number one. So I believe that Rubina knew very well that she didn't have Chemo's vote to stay. And actually, it was one edit in the show where she asked Chemo outright about it. And Chemo kind of hemmed and hawed around the answer, but really wouldn't give her a direct answer. And that right there, I knew, which I think he did that because he didn't just want to blatantly lie to the girl face.
Right.
But I think I probably would have just been like, well, T-Core is my number one. I would just been straight up and honest about it because it's the truth. Not only that, but when you think about it, Rubina had already fixed her face to say that she was going to vote out Chemo.
Right.
Remember when it was Rubina and Chemo up there, Rubina and T-Core had already made up in their mind that Chemo was going home. Only for Angela to come and make them eat crow. But they had already said, oh, well, if it's the three of us, then Chemo's got to go. I'm prepared for him to be gone. I'm prepared to say goodbye to him. And Angela won that damn veto and stole their thunder.
So if you was in Chemo or what's her name? God damn, I went blank. What's her name? Rubino. If you was in their shoes, what would be? I know what my next move would be. What would be your next move, knowing it's just y'all two?
So to be honest, they really don't have a next move.
What would be your next move though, if you was there, and it's just y'all?
If I was there and I was a part of that too, I would know that I don't have no next move because it's far too late in the game to try to cozy up with these people that you weren't trying to get close to for the last 2 months. You had 2 months to build relationships with these people, but instead y'all chose to hang out with each other, the three. And
Right.
that's why I think it's the problem when it comes to people building friendships in that way in the game, because you essentially isolated yourselves from everybody else that's left. You can't then turn around in the midnight hour and act like you want to be friends with them and want to be trusting of them because they don't know you. I don't know you. I done been up in the house with you for the last 2 months, but you ain't said not a word to me until today. I mean, the only person that even have a move that they could potentially make is Chemo by trying to cozy up with Angela.
Right.
But I mean, it's Angela.
Wait a minute. Don't you talk about her.
It's Angela. Hold on. Let me see. Tawana is up in here chatting. So let me see what Tawana said. Right. But Angie and Leah talked about putting Mackenzie and Chelsea up. Leah saved Chelsea to keep Cam on her side. I don't blame T Corp for Tucker because it was a big move. If she made it to the end and Tucker was playing his own game, then she said, Jada, she had made an agreement with Angela and they were going to put up Chelsea and Mackenzie.
Hmm. See.
I
Like I
think
said,
that was just, I think, and I hear what Miss Tawana is saying, but I think Leah made the right move with keeping it like how she did because putting Chelsea and Mackenzie up, now you done pissed off all these people. You done pissed off that 1-3 over there, and then now you got Chelsea and Mackenzie. And
yeah.
you know they some beasts. They gonna be winning some stuff. Which that was another thing I was speaking to one of my colleagues yesterday. You know, at the job that I don't have. And he watched Big Brother. He watched Big Brother. And me and him was talking about it, about what we thought. And essentially we said for the win, based on who is left now for the win, it's gonna be either Chelsea or Mackenzie.
Nope.
You still saying Angela? Why? Well, we said that it's gonna be either Chelsea or Mackenzie because they the strongest ones.
But Angela
Now
keep
you
crying her way through. I keep telling you, she keep crying her way through. See how she maneuvering? And I keep telling y'all, where is what's her name? How about it? Mitri? Where is she? What's up, Lamar? You know, Angela is crying her way through. She winning games and everything. Come on now. She talking her way through. Somebody said they believe I don't know who it was, but I read it. Bodywork said Angela would be probably beating the Americans player, win the Americans player. I think she is
now
because
see, I don't know. I don't know that Angela. The only way Angela gonna win that is if Angela ain't in the final two.
she's
I
gonna
can't
win
even I can't
everything.
even put that on Angela because Angela could very well be in that final two. Now I still think that Tucker probably gonna win that America's player because America voted him to get all these freebies and stuff. America, remember America, the one that voted for him to mess with the people in the house.
I keep telling you, she's gonna cry her way through.
But that
Listen,
don't mean she gonna win.
watch, because she's playing the game her way.
And hey, Vina, and I did see Bodyworks. Hey, Bodyworks, if you still in here. Um, and Vina said Angela gonna cry her way to final two if Mackenzie keeps winning. But even if she cry her way to final two, y'all, the fact is, or I wouldn't even say crying her way to final two, because once she get to the final four, she can't cry. Wait, is it the? It's either the final four or the final three. She ain't gonna be able to cry her way, y'all. She gonna have to win. And that's why I'm saying Chelsea and Mackenzie, because them last competitions, in order to get to the final two, those are typically very, very strenuous. They are made for people who are athletic. Like, in order for you to win, in order to get to the spot, because somebody got to win those competitions, and then they'll pick who they want to sit in the final two next to them. And see, that's where Angela's obstacle is going to be. Because I do not see Angela winning them comps to be able to be the to be the one to be like, well,
She
let me see
gonna win.
who I want to sit in final two next to me.
She
That
gonna
ain't
win.
gonna happen.
She gonna
She
win.
Chelsea or McKenzie gonna win them last few competitions, and then if anything, they will choose to sit next to Angela in the final two. But I don't even think that Chelsea would choose to sit next to Angela. You think Chelsea really like Angela like that? That she would bring Angela to the
No,
final two if she won?
I don't know. Leah kind of mosey on through too. She between the three that's just squirming through is Leah, Cam, and Angela. Them gonna be the last three people standing because everybody gonna be trying to get the competitive ones out.
And how about that? The fact that last week when we was discussing this and we couldn't remember who hadn't been on the block yet, and we realized T-Core had not been on the block yet.
Yeah,
And T-Core got on the block one time and got her ass out of there the one time. Ain't that something? Yo, first and only time up on that block and you out of there. Not only that, but T-Core was the first back door of this season.
yeah.
Nobody got back door but until T-Core.
And she was. I think she was devastated. She put her head down. Look, she put her head. There go my boy right there.
Janky World.
She put her head down. She was just. She was done. But hold on, let's go into something else real quick.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Okay, how should I put it? Because I was just like over it. Them arguing and let's say tripping, moving the cots back around and between Cam, Chelsea, Mackenzie. When Cam moved his cot and Chelsea got the tripping off of him moving his cot.
I told you last week that I'm sick of her with this crush and stuff. And that's why I feel like they're gonna end up turning on each other.
But hold
If
on.
I know if I'm sick of Chelsea, then Cam gotta be sick of her. So she gotta go. And then I'm sure that Chelsea feel like Cam gotta go because she's sick of him flirting with the girls. But I did see them moving the beds around.
Wasn't that crazy? They moved them beds about 100 times.
And
Like,
for her to be huffy and puffy with the attitude, like people wasn't gonna notice.
right. But like I was trying to explain to Lisa yesterday. I was telling Lisa, because we were talking about this whole thing with the cot situation and Mackenzie. If Chelsea really likes him, if Chelsea really like Cam, right? Why she just don't go over there and say something to him, her true feelings versus playing mind games? Because he might not be thinking that direction. He might think they just looking out for each other today. That's how they started off, right? We're gonna look out for each other the whole game. I got you, you got me.
Mm-hmm.
He might not be thinking, I'm feeling her on that level. He's on the level where he's looking out for her and she's looking out for him. Where she's on the level where she has feelings for him and not expressing her feelings to him. So he not thinking, he might not be not to say as a guy, but he might not be thinking as far as on the feeling note.
He probably not thinking that at all. And if I'm gonna be honest, Chelsea was cute the first day that Big Brother started. But
Don't
she
do
ain't
it.
even as cute as she used to be because you know how somebody could be cute as hell when you first, but then once you start getting to know them, you be like, ooh,
And
she
it
ain't
ain't
all
no,
that cute.
Now she ain't done what I said.
it's the cuteness, but it's the what is it? The inside her just her whole demeanor just screwed up now.
Now Tam done what I said.
What did you say?
You weren't listening, DC?
I was listening, but you know, Lisa got
This is what I said. Number one, what's his name? Sam?
Cam.
Okay.
Cam.
See, she can't even tell. She's on some damn Sam. Who the hell is Sam?
Number one, Sam don't like
Cam.
What else?
Cam, baby, Cam.
Black boy. Don't like black girl. He told y'all at the beginning. He don't like them, and it doesn't matter how it doesn't matter what he likes Mackenzie. But Mackenzie ain't said nothing about liking him. That's why y'all point about getting. That's why the he don't know that she like him argument is moot, because he doesn't like. He's not attracted to her. So imagine putting your feelings about somebody that is actively not attracted to you in front of billions of people, when he's actively pursuing somebody else who's not acting like you. He's pursuing Mackenzie, even though Mackenzie's not acting like she want to hang out with Cam like that. So why would you say that out loud in front of everybody in the world?
Well,
if he was,
I will say, Lisa, I was getting the feeling that he did not like black women as well, because he only found himself flirting with the white one.
He said it. The first person he flirted with was the Asian girl, or I don't know if she was Asian or Latina. I couldn't tell, but she wasn't.
Rubina.
You talking about Rubina, the short lady?
The first person he flirted with was her.
Okay.
Then he wasn't feeling her because y'all know her and Chelsea about the same color.
I'm about to fight Lisa.
Just by the same color. Then he went on to Mackenzie. Since then, his eyeballs have been on Mackenzie. But he don't say nothing to Mackenzie. He just be up under her.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just like when they was on the cots.
He wanted to move next to Mackenzie. He wasn't trying to get in the middle of all the girls. He was trying to get up under Mackenzie. And in doing so, he moved his day one out of the way. Now y'all can act like that boy stupid and don't know that little black girl like him. He don't like black girls, so it don't matter whether or not she like him.
He said
he don't like black girls. I don't have a problem with him not liking black girls. That's not my issue. My issue is that y'all want her to express her feelings in front of billions of people when people don't even want to tell somebody in private they like them. Imagine getting up on Big Brother and saying, you know, I got this feeling, and then him looking at you like you were slow. Whatever word I can use. I don't know what word I can use. And him.
No, I get what you're saying, because then it'll make her look. First off, it'll make her look thirsty, desperate, and if he rejects her on live television, then that's a bad look too. So I get what you're saying.
Everybody talking about her. Everybody will be whispering about her behind her back. So it's better to keep that to herself, especially when a person she like is not acting like he like her at all. Because even when they talking, he don't act like he trying to push up on her. He act like he get ready to ask her if she want to play Call of Duty. So it's not like he giving her mixed signals or anything. It's you can't help who you like, true that. But you also can help how embarrassed you get.
I think where it comes in though, Lisa, because I get what you're saying. He clearly know that she like him, and it's almost like he trying to let her down gently or put her in the friend zone. But the problem is, it's still obvious to everybody around them, even if Chelsea ain't verbalized anything.
Right, it's obvious, but she keeping it to herself. Now, for whatever reason, this is my opinion as to why she keeping it to herself. But a lot of people can't take rejection, even on a small scale. Imagine being rejected on Big Brother. Imagine not only the people that you have now had to live with for 2 or 3 months are whispering behind your back, but you got millions of people doing think pieces and TikTok videos about how Cam made that girl's face fall off. So I mean, I'm in a place where I don't give a shit about people, and I still would be like, let me keep that to myself. Once we get out of here, we'll see. But let me keep that to myself because I don't know how he feel about me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't act like he like me. And that being said, the fact that the two black people voted off T-Core pissed me off. I said what I said.
And this is where I gotta be on the wrong side of history, because I was glad T-Core got her walking papers, because
I understand that. I understand what y'all saying, but at the end of the day, it's always gonna be the white folks against the black folks. And I'm telling you, now that T-Core gone, Chelsea gonna be gone, Cam gonna be gone. What's that boy name?
Angela gonna win.
Chemo, what's his name? Chemo. Right, he gonna be gone. That's just how it is. Classically in Big Brother, every now and again, a person of color sneak through. The only time it worked is when it was a cookout. I said that last time. But the fact that it's the way the house is set up, and you vote with them white folks that you know will vote you off, that you know don't care about you going to the final 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, now. No.
Dina said T-Core voted off the black person first.
I'm just saying. I don't watch it.
They don't look out for each other. Well, the cookouts did good.
I don't watch it, so I don't know who was voted out previously. It's just that y'all been doing the show for the past couple of episodes. So I'm
about to go get the thing, because if T-Core did vote off a black person, now I need to look at the thing to see who in the hell she put out.
Who else was black on there?
Did she put out Cedric? She must have put out
Cedric. Maybe it was Cedric.
That's the little light-skinned boy?
The little young one.
Everybody voted him. Everybody voted him. I don't know what that little boy did, but everybody voted him. You a vote of 70 to 1. You go home. Everybody voted him. Because that was at the beginning of the show when the alliances were just being formed. So you had to vote with your alliance. I'm not talking about like when in the gameplay in the beginning, because the black people didn't have no alliance in the beginning. It was 5 here, 4 here, 3 here, 2 here. So it wasn't like an actual we gonna get together and run this thing. It was a I like you, you like me. So in the beginning, yeah, everybody voted for him. It was like what 12?
Yeah, she did. It says Cedric has been evicted and blindsided by Leah, MJ, Tucker, Chemo, T-Core, and Joseph.
Yeah, everybody voted for that little boy. So okay.
And hey, sister, welcome. So Vina said that that T-Core voted off the black person first, but now we know it was Cedric. And then also Miss Tawana said that we don't like the underdog turned Phoenix, Chelsea. She said Chelsea is the underdog turned Phoenix. What is she a Phoenix rising though? Because I guess her gameplay has been good, and I will say that might be right, because remember, y'all, Chelsea was at a disadvantage the first week because she was one of the mascots. Remember, it was her and Cedric as the mascot. So she has been moving along in the game despite the challenges that she had. But now she just really needs to take her little feelings, her little emotions, and her little sensitivity and put it somewhere where people ain't starting to side eye her by how she acting about this boy in the game.
Oh, she gonna go home next week. She going home next week.
She making her, you right. She making her feelings. She putting her emotions and everything.
If she ain't had a household or won the veto, she going home next week, because nobody want all that. Go somewhere. It's too late to game.
So now, Lisa saying that Chelsea going next week.
If she don't win the veto, or if she ain't HOH, that one little thing of playing with them beds.
Cam?
That one
Dang, did you say little? He,
Playing with the bed. The fact that she said playing with them beds.
come on, how many times they moved them cots? That was some funny shit. I
That
mean,
one little thing of her playing with your bands and getting an attitude with that boy and then not explaining why she got an attitude. That's all. At this stage in the game, even I know at this stage in the game, it don't take a whole lot for you to be like, for people to be like, you know what? You don't win challenges, no way. Goodbye. So it don't take a lot.
yeah, they maneuvered them beds 100. I was like, what are they doing?
Okay, which one of y'all is not here?
Mackenzie. I mean,
Mitri.
I agree with Mitri. If somebody don't put Angela ass off that goddamn show, she gonna win.
I'm putting Angela back.
Gonna win. Because when it comes down to the jury and they still see Angela there in the end, they're gonna be like, how did this crying ass Karen get all the way to the end? And they're gonna get to her. Because she played the game because nobody else played. Because don't nobody like her. They don't like her for real. Everybody talk about her when she walk away. They waiting for her to go crazy again. They waiting for her to go
I think the weird thing is though, Lisa, I think that Mackenzie and Leah genuinely like her. I think that they look at her like how they look at their own mama.
I think so too. I think that's where it all boiled down to. That's why
Angela.
It's gonna cry her way through.
Gonna cry her way to $750,000. She gonna cry, slow clap, act crazy, and ask for the manager all the way to the damn end. And them two white girls, if they like her, they stupid because they gonna be sitting at home with $3. So all of them send Angela to that jury. She gonna win. That just is what it is. Because some kind of way she be on the block every damn week, and some kind of way she get off. Tico was on the block one time and she at home. Angela been on the block 17 times and she's still in there.
She had the jury house, babe.
Oh, you know what I mean. She ain't on the show no more.
Well, but that's the thing. There is a possibility, Lisa, that they could be bringing somebody back. But did y'all see the advertisement that this Thursday coming up is going to be a double eviction?
Yeah.
So that means that two people about to go Thursday coming up.
Well, yeah.
So now
show off because Survive Home. They don't run Survive and Big Brother at the same time like that.
But they doing it now.
They overlap. That's why they have a double eviction. They do a short overlap, like 2 or 3 weeks. Normally, when Big Brother go off, Survivor come on. When Survivor go off, Maze and Race come on. Because they all ran by the same company. They are, same situation. People they all run by the same situation.
So Lisa, what I want to ask you, by your logic, are you telling me that this double eviction that's coming up on Thursday, 2 black people gonna go? It's gonna be
Cam and Chelsea, or Cam and Chemo, or Chemo and Chelsea. Because for some reason they don't think they gotta win shit. Cause ain't no way Mackenzie would be head of household or whoever that was with the marshmallow on the stick. I would have stood up there till a tree grew out my ass. I would have stood up there until, baby. And he didn't have to move. He's an athlete. He could have stood there. He threw that shit talking about let's lift the leg up. Fuck you, bitch. No. Absolutely not. Because he ain't won nothing. Because he don't win. Why would you let her win? No. Cam and Chelsea and Chemo and Cam. Because ain't nobody messing with the white girl for some reason. And every time Angela get up there, the damn veto fairy come throw a necklace around her neck.
Hey, Leo, thank you for joining, Leo. Now, this one thing that I will say, though, about the white girls, I think the white girls been moving under the radar because they are viewed as not really having allies. I mean, just 2 weeks ago when we was talking about this, we were talking about how they really didn't have nobody that they was grouped up with. So it almost feel like the people think that they're going to be easy to get out because they already sitting ducks.
But they done got everybody out.
Tell me, I can't
the veto fairy.
I can't get past the veto fairy.
But think about it. But what you just said was maybe they ain't had no allies, but they didn't need no allies. Cause look at the people that's left. They got everybody out. Tucker gone. Quinn gone. T-Core gone.
The veto fairy.
Y'all know, you laugh all you want to. Angie been on that block every week. The only time she was on the block, think about it. The only time she not on the block is when she HOA.
That's what I was just thinking, Lisa. You took the words right out of my mouth. If she ain't HOH, she on the block.
She on the block. In some kind of way, the veto fairy slapped that necklace around her neck, or she win the AI thing. Either way, she be on the block. They want her to go home, and then all of a sudden, she's sitting over there with a necklace around her neck, looking like I told you. If I talk to the manager, I get it for free.
That's crazy.
Lord. And now,
Mackenzie, that other girl, didn't need any allies with each other because wasn't nobody paying them any attention. Oh, let's not put them up. Oh, so-and-so like them. Oh, Tucker like this girl. So-and-so like this girl. Let's not put them up. They ain't doing nothing. They didn't have to do nothing but just sit there.
Mm-hmm.
So now they are a super cut. They are a power couple that ain't nobody paying attention to because they ain't dating. If that had been a girl and a boy and they was dating, somebody would have tried to get one of them out. But because they just two girls just sitting there being halfway nice to everybody, but some kind of way sending everybody home, ain't nobody paying them no attention.
Well, not only that, Lisa, but I think people ain't paying them attention too. Is because they feel like they already did damage to them. Because remember, Mackenzie. I think it was it Mackenzie and Tucker?
Yeah, no, I thought it was the other girl like Mackenzie. Like
Leah,
Tucker.
you talking about Leah?
I think Leah like Tucker.
Oh, Leah like Tucker. Okay, because yeah, I know that Leah, her two main ones was Tucker. She liked him, but then Quinn. And because they got rid of Tucker and Quinn, I think that's why they don't starting to forget about Leah. But they was forgetting about her. But she reminded them who she was when she won the HOH and won the Janky Veto. Oh, you best believe they looking at her now.
But that's the problem.
They was cruising through in the beginning.
Instead of y'all getting out the people who can whoop y'all ass at the end, y'all keep getting out the people that ain't nobody paying no attention to. Instead of getting just the only reason they got rid of Tucker and Quinn is because they're so unlikable. But realistically, in the show, they always get out. They don't ever get out the people like Angela, who for some reason is winning and sticking around. They don't get rid of her. Everybody because Angela did this and Angela did that. Y'all need to remember that this hoe is trying to win the money. Y'all sitting up here playing with her. She should be at home. She shouldn't even be in the jury.
But think about it. Listen.
Cam should be home because Cam ain't did shit.
But listen. But listen. Think about it. In the beginning, when it was how many people? 16 people? Something like that?
Yeah, I think this season started with 16 of them.
Okay, you got to think 16 people in there, right? You don't want to cause no type of, target on yourself in the beginning.
I'm not talking about
And I think what it is because they didn't want no target, they just was cruising on through until it got to like, what is it? Well, how many people now? 6, 7 people now? Something like
it's 5 now because it was it took people, so it's 6 people now.
Yeah, but I think what it is, they crew Leah, Cam, Angela, and what's that boy named?
Let me bring the thing up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 7 people left. 7 people left.
And the ones that's been cruising through, now they showing who they are. You know what I'm saying? What they can do. Because you remember it was so many people. You didn't see nothing about Leah, chemo, nothing. Cam,
nothing. That's what I'm talking
about. Can I say what I'm saying? In the beginning, they wasn't doing anything. They was just being nice guy or whatever. And so they made themselves look like not a threat. You know what I'm saying? So now the fact that they playing the game, now they stepping their game up in the end.
Hey, Yvonne A member, welcome to being up in here to hear us talk about Big Brother. See, I guess that's why you was able to come over here and infiltrate over here because you watch Big Brother too.
She said, "Get her out."
Yeah,
I'm agreeing with you, but what I'm saying is, get the people, get the little what them things called.
She said, "Where would Rubino fit in?"
She should be gone. Cam should be gone. Leah should be gone.
Baby.
All the people that don't do shit should be gone. Stop trying to go for the people that are a threat, because if they're a threat, so are you. Get rid of all that mess.
But if I was in the game with 16 people, I'm gonna be under the radar. I'm gonna just be friends. I'm gonna play. I ain't even gonna win nothing. I'm just gonna float on through like they did towards the end, and then I'm gonna step my game up, because if I show my true color in the beginning, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna be out. I ain't even gonna make it to the jury house. So that's I applaud how Leah, chemo, and Cam and them playing, and Angela crying her way through, because if that was the case, they'd be at home. They would have made it to the jury house.
So Lisa, I got a comment up here from Yvonne A. She one of these new people that infiltrated over here to the sector, but she said, "Cam, you want him gone?" And she got the little crying face. So tell Yvonne A why you think Cam needs to go home. Don't forget he black, Lisa. You sure you want this little black boy to go home?
I'm saying from a game standpoint. Now I wouldn't vote for Cam if I was in the house, because I just wouldn't. I'm sorry, I wouldn't. He's sorry. I wouldn't vote for him. I would say, like, I would vote for whoever up there.
I'm gonna go meet Cam. Because Cam is like, Cam live 45 minutes away from here.
Outside of the house standpoint, if you ain't doing nothing, that means you can't help me. And if you ain't doing nothing, that means you're easy to turn on me. So y'all keep realizing that the reason a lot of these people out here is not because of their gameplay, but because somebody who they trusted turned on.
Hold on, look what Vina said. Cam need to step away from the beauty salon and step into the barbershop as for playing the game.
Cam need to step away from the white girls and start
that's what she's saying, baby. The beauty shop.
That's girls.
That's the girls. The girls.
He needs to step away from the white girls.
Anyway.
That's what I said. It's two white girls.
Jay, you just made me spit in my coffee out.
It's two white girls and Angela left.
Tawana say he lived 15 minutes away. I think we should meet up with Cam somewhere and ask him. We need to interview his ass. What was you thinking? Now, what if he win? Wouldn't that be something?
Well, no, because that's who won right now. Y'all ain't got no beast that's winning, because ain't no real beast in there. I don't consider Angela a beast. I consider her lucky as hell.
Angela got the most wins, the most HOHs, the most vetoes.
She got everything than everybody else up in that camp. And all she did was, hold on, where my thing at? That's all she did right there.
I thought Tucker had the most wins and stuff.
Tucker been gone.
I mean,
Tucker's wins don't count now because Angela's still there. As far as everybody that's left, Lisa, Angela done won the most out of everybody that's left, if I'm not mistaken.
But see, think about it. What you just said, out of everybody left, Angela, but she only got 2 HOAs, right?
She got all the vetoes.
I think she got 2 HOHs. I believe that she might have won a veto or the AI. Well, no, I don't know if she won the AI arena or the veto. I can't remember.
I'm like this.
Everybody put her up. Everybody took her down. Everybody kept chunking that.
Okay. All right, babe. One second.
Look, sister been on your side, DC.
Hold on, sister.
Oh.
Hold on 1 second. I don't give a damn what Angela did, but that's my nickel. And she look who she at. I don't care how she got it. If she won it, she borrowed it. It was given to her. She got the most everything. You hear me?
What you say? Don't like Angela. Don't like Angela. Like she was clapping downstairs. Don't like Angela.
Hold on, wait a minute. I beat up Kool-Aid. Avon said shit me. All right, sister said I've been Team Angela from the beginning.
That's what I was trying to tell you. That sister done been on your side this whole time. Sister, every single week that we done this so far, DC come on here as a cheerleader for damn Angela ass, and I be damn if Angela still be weaseling her way through.
But see,
actually crying her way through.
I've been team her because she been getting away with it.
Well, I mean, if I had to look at this at a purely gameplay standpoint without having any emotions set up to it, then yes. I'm looking at Angela going, how is this bitch still there? Go ahead, girl. I just don't like Angela. However, yeah, she gonna win. I keep telling y'all, as much as I don't like her, she going home with $750,000. Because for some reason, next week, somebody gonna slap a necklace around her neck. Or she gonna sit
and that's what sister just put. Sister said she didn't win any veto, but everyone uses the veto on her. And y'all, I will say that Angela don't need the $750,000. The way she talk about Chuck, her husband, her husband Chuck sound like that he got white privilege somewhere in the corporate world. They don't need it. They don't need that money.
Nope. But she playing her game though. She playing her game. She playing her game.
I agree with you 100%.
She playing her game.
Angela, but
she doing what she gotta do.
Some kind of way she gets sympathy every week. She cry right. She cry just the right moment. She says the right thing. She done lied to everybody. She done lied to everybody. Cause I know the people that's in the jury house going, this bitch lying. She lied to everybody. And everybody just be sitting up there, well, you know, Angela made a good point. I don't know. And then the one thing that they keep saying, well, you know, I wanted Angela out, but maybe there's a bigger threat. Then this bitch y'all keep giving a veto to? There's a bigger threat to her.
Where Angela from? Did they say, hold on, put the banner thing back up?
White Lady Land.
Where's she from?
So Angela, dang, I gotta take the comment down. Hold on.
She up there, Syracuse.
She from Syracuse. Syracuse. Where is that? Is that in Washington?
She said Utah. Somebody said it's from Utah.
She from Utah? Syracuse is in New York. There's one in New York.
Oh, Syracuse, New York. So she from upstate New York then.
Yeah. Shit.
Oh, Leilani said New York.
We going to
so she a New Yorker.
I'm going. Are they gonna have a meet and greet?
I ain't going.
So sister said that Angela is from New York but lives in Utah, she thinks. And then Yvonne say, or New Jersey. So I said she from Washington. Everybody just putting this hoe in the state.
White Lady Land, so I don't know.
We just putting her in a state. But you know, I damn sure wasn't quick to say that she from Atlanta. No.
What? We need to go do a meet and greet with her. Say, how did she?
With Angela?
See how she cry. I want to learn how to cry like that. She cry without no tears. I want to learn that shit. Help me understand. That's funny. That was funny. All right, so
okay, so I went to go put the banner down. So let's see. Yvonne A says, Sister would know since she the Angela team manager. And then wait, sister said when she was on Dr. Phil, she was in Utah, and she always wears the I don't know what that is, college football T-shirt. Oh, the Utes, huh?
What
Now
you
one
talking
thing too, I
about?
need to go. Oh, Angela and I've been on all types of shows. This is another thing that's about to piss Lisa off. Lisa, you know Angela and her family was on Dr. Phil a few times. I think she a whole mess in her real life, her and Chuck. And so they had to go on Dr. Phil. And then I think they said that she was on another game show, but I can't
Well,
think of
Price
what
is
the game show. Yeah, Price is Right. Her and Chuck. But you know, Price is Right. Ain't Price is Right a CBS show? Yeah, it's a CBS show. So I wonder if they remember her crazy ass from when they cast her for Price is Right. And that's how it comes she was able to get on Big Brother.
They probably remember her from Dr. Phil.
I can't laugh no more. My chest hurt.
You want, when you got a show like Big Brother or any kind of reality show, you want somebody on there. You want at least one person on there that people are going to collectively not like. You want a villain. You want a hero. You want a sweet person. They pick people so that everybody in the country can relate. You want a Karen so that the Karens of the world will watch. You want a Ken so that the Kens will watch. You want a frat boy athlete college type dude like Tucker so that those guys will watch. You want a smart person so the smart people will watch. They cast the people on these shows so that each demographic of person can see themselves on the show, root for that person, and watch. You want the gay guy. You want lesbian.
Well, Chemo is the gay dude, and Quinn was the smart dude. So you want to something. They do typecast a lot.
They want people to see themselves because if you can't see yourself on a show, you ain't gonna watch the show.
All right, so Jadon, you go on the show.
You want me to? Girl, I already told you. I don't even know. And I guess that's a question that I do want to ask y'all. Do y'all think it's better to be put out of there before the jury, or once you in the jury? Because to me, I can't imagine Quinn they'll sit there for a whole week by himself in wherever little mansion house or whatever. They just put him up in there. No access to the outside world, none of that. And he already know that he can't win. It's some people that say that they prefer to get out of the game before the jury, and at least they get to be back home with their family, with their loved ones, all this. But Quinn, because he the first person that was put in the jury, he just gonna have to sit there probably for like the next 5 weeks with no chance at winning any money.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I'd rather go home.
She said,
yeah.
I might apply for Big Brothers. I'm just scared of being voted out.
I think sister would do good for Big Brother too. I think she would.
I think you too. You should go.
Well, and that's the thing. You keep telling me that I should, but I ain't trying to be an Angela.
I'm still.
Why would you be Angela? You be you.
Just be yourself.
No, but I'm saying I ain't trying to be an Angela because I know that I'm gonna have to depend on everybody else to save me with the veto. Can you please use the veto on me?
So you're gonna be in there telling us, I
don't know why no one likes me. I don't understand why everybody's picking on me. I didn't do it. I'm just so nice.
And I'll be like, just watching the show. That's my dog.
See, I feel like I'm too blunt because I probably would have had told Chelsea something about the way she acting behind Cam. I probably would have told her something last week. Then I would have been on the block.
That would have been a good thing because it's like they don't. All they do is talk strategy. It's the experiment was different people get together and live together, but all they do is talk about each other realistically behind each other's back. You going up to Chelsea and going, come here, you okay? I see how you like Cam. I would pay attention to y'all and like y'all and want y'all to stay. And I would figure if you actually had real relationships with these people, other than sitting in a corner whispering about who gonna be in what alliance and what lie can tell today, I might watch that show. But all that, first of all, they talk too much, they tell too much, and they lie too much. And they don't sit up there and get to know each other. Yeah, if you went up to Chelsea because you can see Chelsea, is it Chelsea?
Which one?
Yeah, Chelsea. The one that liked him.
If you went up to Chelsea and is real with Chelsea, like, baby, I see you struggling. I see how you feel about it. and y'all had a genuine conversation about something other than what lie we gonna tell today, or the fact that you in 13 alliances and ain't 17 of y'all. God damn. And I was watching stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
They being a bunch of liars. Too many.
I watched one. The TV was off. My TV was off. Your TV was off. And it was the beginning of the show. And I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing. And I looked up. And in one show, it was an alliance of 5. Inside that alliance of 5, it was an alliance of 3. Outside of the alliance of 8, the alliance of 3 and 5, it was alliance over here and alliance over there. But inside of that alliance, 2 of them people had an alliance with each other. I'm like, what? And all they did was go back and forth. And I don't know if I can take care of this person because of this alliance. And I don't know if I can talk to this person because of this alliance. But I got to lie my way through this alliance.
Sister said she would go crazy, literally go crazy, crazy.
I'd be sitting in the corner. And you remember the episode with the chick from Survivor, the black lady whose son was on there?
Serene.
She spent most of that show in the corner of that couch watching everybody else.
She did. I actually liked. Now I will say that season, I really liked her and Felicia together. They remind. Now see, that would have been a season that I would have been on because I probably would have been using my veto on them.
Yeah.
She spent her time sitting over there in that corner, not messing with nobody. When people would talk to people, she would give advice. She would talk like we talk when we be on panels. And the only thing she'd be like, tell her son, want to tell her son shit, but couldn't because didn't nobody know that was her son. But she did right.
But even her son, though, remember her son was up in there behind white girls too. Remember, and I think it was her son's fault that messed up both of their games. If we gonna be honest, because her son
was. Because she wanted to tell him so much. Please shut your ass up. Like I look at Nikki, he just be talking about stuff, and I'm like, who the hell? Shut up. Shut up.
Yep. Nick did that to me one time. We was somewhere, and you know how you be like trying to plot and get something so you don't have to pay for so much. He's like, well, don't it cost? I'm like, you don't shut the hell up.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that season I really did. I enjoyed. And see that's the thing, because it was a lot of people that thought Felicia was the most. But Felicia would have been the Angela. Well, no, but Felicia really didn't cry. No, she wasn't crying like that.
Felicia was rough.
Mm-hmm.
But she couldn't really do the challenges. But her mouth, she was a little, she was a little rough. But she couldn't really do a lot of challenges. She tried.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the girl named Blue. I forgot that girl name. Her name was Blue. That the son was behind. The Asian girl.
I wonder how did that work out?
I know it wasn't worth $750,000.
It wasn't worth $20. Nobody.
You stupid.
It wasn't worth for dinner. Because of all that show, the only showmance that I've heard that has worked out was the little black couple. The little boy used to talk about himself in the third person. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Who?
Which one? Sorry, I was highlighting a comment. What you say again now, Lisa?
Y'all remember the only showmance that I've heard that actually worked in the real world for real was
Jeff and Jordan, Brendan and Rachel.
No, the little black, the boy that used to talk about himself in the third person, and the cute little black girl. They got married.
Oh, you talking about what's their names?
Because they
I know who you talking about. Bailey, yeah, Shaggy and Bailey.
Yeah.
I remember Shaggy and Bailey. And they have 2 kids.
Wow.
That's the only one out of all these 700 seasons and everybody who was proclaiming their deep love for this person they knew for 3 days. Them the only ones I heard worked out. The only reason I know they worked because they were going to say yes to the dress was she bought a dress on TV.
Yeah, and that's one thing too. I will say that it was because of them that I ever heard of a Tesla. I never even heard of a Tesla until they season. After Shaggy had got put out and Bailey was stuck up in there, Shaggy was trying to buy her a Tesla on Twitter, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't even know about no damn Tesla back then."
See,
but he is very accomplished and successful, so I'm happy for them for them working out.
Well, yeah, he was accomplished. Boy, a lot of these people are accomplished before they get in there. They just want to. They love Survivor, so not Survivor. What's the thing?
Big Brother.
Yeah, that one.
Big Brother. Yeah, when I say about him being accomplished, it's only because he is a young black man. He seemed to have a good head on his shoulders as far as his success go, because I think he bought his mama a house and all types of stuff he did.
I mean, my only problem was he kept talking about himself in the third person, and I'm like, well, what is wrong with you?
Well, you stuck in the house and you don't have TV, so I guess you talk to yourself.
I didn't say talk to himself. He kept talking about himself like he was somebody else.
Oh, see, I don't know that.
When you talk about yourself in the third person, it's like, baby, you walking around talking about DC Kool-Aid is the man. DC Kool-Aid said,
"Oh,
what? What's wrong with you?"
All right, so hold on. Let's get back. So at the end, they in the process of building the candy pyramid. When you was watching it, J Dunn, who candy pyramid looks solid?
Oh, you talking about at the end of this episode? I don't know, honestly, DC, because I rewatched the episode yesterday while I was working, but I really wasn't paying attention. It looked like Angela was winning, though. Now I will give you that. But exactly. It looked like Angela was winning, but I wonder if she actually won, because one wrong move gonna make the whole thing fall down.
Well, see, the way it went off, hers was the biggest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find it. Yeah, hers was actually the solid. Hers was solid. Everybody else's was falling down.
And be careful while you're doing them searches, because don't end up spoiling your own damn self.
Oh no.
Okay. Because trying to get the candy thing, and then you type in Angela name, and then all of a sudden something might pop up. But hers did look the most solid, and like how she had her foundation built, like at the base, was good.
No, don't tell us, sister. This is a non-spoiler. Don't spoil it.
Yeah, no spoiler, sister. Because DC and Lisa, they not really into fees, and Mitri ain't either. They not fees watchers, so they like to go show by show, week by week.
Like, I can't wait till tomorrow night, which I watch it on Monday, and then I watch Wednesday and Thursday on Friday.
Thank you, Latasha Phillips, for coming through. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
yeah. That's my last thing though. The building the candy. Only person that looked solid to me, the way it went off was Angela's, because everybody else's was falling. But
Yeah, I did see.
why she gotta be talking and singing, and she just loud when she doing stuff, like when she was doing the candy thing. When she
That
was doing
puzzle.
the puzzle, she was loud with it, and then now she building the pyramid, she loud with it. I don't get it. I guess that's her strategy.
I think it's a part of her strategy. Hey, Gambit. Also, Gambit said, "Who do you think won?" So Gambit, DC is saying Angela. Based on what I saw when the show went off, Angela's was looking solid.
Yeah, hers was
But the thing is that challenge though, Angela doing all that talking and singing would be at her detriment. Because all you gotta do is blow your breath the wrong way and that whole thing gonna fall down.
Did she say blow your breath?
For real. Since she can't be quiet. Since she can't be quiet, then to knock the whole damn thing over because she too busy talking and singing.
I mean, she is, loud with it. I got this. I'm doing this. I got it. I gotta get this over here. I gotta get that right there. Oh, I'm gonna stack it. Gotta move back. I'm surprised she said back that thing up.
Chuck, honey, I'm gonna win this. I'm living my dream in Big Brother. Chuck, I just gotta move this piece right here. Oh no, that doesn't fit. Let me move this piece over here. No, I need to move here.
I got this. This is my turn again. I'ma win this.
That damn Angela. Yeah, I mean, so if Angela did win that HOH, based on what we saw at the end, who
Let me
you
make
think
my
she would
note.
put up?
Hold on, let me put my note. What was the question again?
If Angela did win the HOH based on what we saw at the end of the live, why I say the live, the damn episode Thursday, who do you think she would put up?
Okay, put the people on the pan. Put the banner
Oh,
up.
the banner. Okay, let me go get it.
Saturday. Let's see.
Which that's sad that I got all these receipts up in my StreamYard that I got to scroll all the way down when I come to get the Big Brother thing.
You gotta make a folder. You gotta make a folder. I want to say she's gonna put up. She's not gonna put up Leah. She's not gonna put her up, and she's not gonna put Chemo up. I don't think. I can see her putting up Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
No, Angela win. She probably put up Chelsea and maybe Rabina.
Okay. Now for me,
I said Chelsea and Cam. I mean Chelsea and Rabina. That's you, babe. Stop doing that.
you know, I might have to agree with Lisa. Because if Angela did win, I'm thinking it's gonna be Cam and Chelsea that she gonna put up.
You say Chelsea and Cam.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Because she just saved Chemo, so she ain't gonna put his rump up. And then Leah and Mackenzie saved her with the HOH. I mean with the veto thing.
Okay,
so she ain't gonna.
Let's go on with this one then. If Cam win.
If Cam win, he will put up. Yeah, probably Chemo and Rabina.
Wait a minute, hold on. I'm putting this down for documentation for next week. So if Cam win, you say who?
I think if Cam won, he would probably put up Chemo and Rubina.
Okay. Rubina. Okay.
He ain't gonna put up his white girlfriends, and he's scared of Chelsea.
Well, that might be why he put Chelsea up. Because Chelsea did crazy stuff with them damn chairs. Whatever they were.
See, if I say, well, I think he'll put up Chelsea.
Yeah, I think Chelsea messed up.
And he'll put up, he ain't gonna put up Leah and Mackenzie. So I'm thinking he's gonna put Chemo up.
Okay.
He might put Angela up.
He should.
See, I don't know if he would mess with Angela because he know his white girlfriends. That's his white girlfriend's mama.
So he gonna
You ain't
say,
gonna put the mama up.
all right, so I'm gonna say chemo then. Chelsea and chemo. You stupid. All right. So what if hold up? All right, so if chemo win.
Chemo probably gonna put up Angela
Mm-hmm.
and probably Angela and Leah.
Wait a minute, I'm reading somebody says.
I think he would put up Angela and Leah, but out of spite because Angela and Leah had something to do with T-Core going home. Because sometimes people be playing these games of revenge.
Mm-hmm.
Were they ready to get revenge because their friend went home?
So chemo, I think he'll put Cam up. I think he'll put Cam up because he know Cam could probably win over him when it comes to competitions.
Okay.
And then I think he'll put up Chelsea.
Okay. And I'm thinking,
all right.
Is that everybody that could possibly win?
Let's see who else. What if Mackenzie win?
Oh, if Mackenzie win, probably going to be Rubina and Chemo.
I was thinking the same thing. We're on the same page on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Why does nobody put up Mackenzie?
I don't know. Because she's playing a smart game. She's playing a smart game.
She playing the smart game, but also Mackenzie, when you think about it, she is very intimidating because she can win. Because that's the thing. Right now, because it ain't no AI arena, you got to be very careful who you putting up to make sure they go. I believe that Mackenzie would be a backdoor option. Nobody would ever put her up upright to have her be able to fight for the veto on her own.
Mm-hmm.
No, she got to be a backdoor like what they did to T-Core.
Look what Vina said.
Oh, let me look. First, let me see because let's see. She played in her face the whole time. Can you imagine living with Angela for real? That's why the family had to visit Dr. Phil. Angela McKenzie, I think Cam knows he got to get rid of his Lily's girls. He not going to put Chelsea up. He won't be able to get no damn sleep. I don't think he will put up Chelsea either. Most definitely Chemo putting up Cam and Chelsea because Mackenzie's going to win. Watch. Venus said Mackenzie going to win if they refuse to put her up. Well, the thing is, she got to be the backdoor option.
The funny part is
now we at the part of the game where they really got to pay attention to who they put up and how. Go ahead, DC.
I'm still laughing at Vina because I can picture Cam putting Chelsea up and his ass ain't getting no sleep.
She gonna cry. She gonna be jealous. Now that would be the freak out that I would be waiting to see. Because she gonna show her rump. Y'all thought Angela act crazy. Oh no. I believe Chelsea. That'll be a whole different side of Chelsea if Cam was the reason why she was on the block.
He thought he was sleeping on a cot. She gonna hide his cot, his blankets.
Girl, that'll be something. And that's what so Yvonne A is in the back door for sure. Yeah, because even Lisa, think about it. Mackenzie, when she first came, she was talking about how athletic she was. I think that she is also good at like mental puzzles and stuff. So putting her outright, you giving her the chance to win. And if she wins, she gonna take herself down, and then you gotta put somebody else up anyway. Mm-hmm. So why not just put up two people and give them the opportunity to win to take themselves down and then throw her on up there later. I don't think I would ever just put her up upright because I just feel like she like Tucker. She the female Tucker.
Yep.
Well, I get that, but that goes back to what I was saying before. Why do y'all wait to the end to where it's a scramble to put up the strong people when put them up in the beginning? Let the chips fall where they may, because now you got 2 or 3, 4, 5 strong people all fighting each other, and you sitting over there in the corner hoping they can get you there. Put up Tucker gone, Quinn gone. Somebody should have been put McKenzie up at least twice. Because one of them times.
Well, I think McKenzie have been up a couple of times, but she won the AI arena.
She kept winning.
Well, that's fine. I'm just saying, let somebody know. Let every time, because instead of Angela going up there, because for whatever reason they kept saving her. Maybe Angela should have been one of the ones they waited till later. But keep putting the big people up, because eventually, all the big people like Lynn, McKenzie, and Tucker, and Quinn step on themselves, especially if you keep putting them in stressful situations. If you let McKenzie just slide by or win the veto or win the challenge, because that's what you got to do anyway, then yeah. Mm-hmm. But if you keep stressing them out, they eventually mess themselves up. Quinn messed herself up doing dumb shit. Tucker messed herself up.
But now, okay, so it's one question here up in the chat from Gambit. Gambit said, but the only thing is who will vote against McKenzie. Where are the numbers? Because that's another thing that you have to keep in mind too. Even if she stay up there, do you have the numbers to really get her out?
If you put McKenzie up, if you smart enough to put McKenzie up, you also smart enough to make sure people understand if McKenzie stay in this game, she gonna win. And that's the whole thing. If you got one person that you look at all the time and know if this bitch is still here at week 37, how long y'all there, she's gonna win, then people are gonna be like, well, maybe you're right. We can't keep letting these comp beasts stay in the competition, because at the end of the day, us little cannon fodder gonna get gone. When you got 2 or 3 beasts, but you got 13 people that ain't beasts, you don't work against the beast. That's what I don't understand about this show. That's what I understand about Big Brother.
Well, they should have got her out a long time ago.
Right. They should have got her out week 2, 3.
Now she done built that relationship.
Right. That's what I don't understand about this show. It is never a whole show of beasts. It's 1 or 2 beasts. It's a dude and it's a girl, and it's a couple of other people that might be better at mind stuff than they are at physical stuff. And you got some that are better at physical stuff, and you got mind stuff, and then you got some that are good at both. You get rid of the people that are good at both first, because you the one gonna be sitting up in the end struggling because you might be good at something, but you ain't good enough to carry the game. But you got to go up against somebody like McKenzie who is good at everything.
But one thing to keep in mind too is the ones that have all these friends. That's why T-Core had to go. And honestly, that's why Rubina got to go. Rubina got way too many friends up in there. She friends with everybody.
But so is McKenzie. But McKenzie also friends with everybody and win everything.
And they don't see it.
She friends with everybody and she wins. Rubina just friends. You ain't got to worry about Rubina being the head of the household or winning the veto. It don't matter how many friends she got, because eventually, if you can't win a challenge, you're going home. But if you can win the challenges and ain't got friends, oh, she should have been gone. Because you can't win against that. Because even the people in the jury house, as much as I talk about Angela winning because she'll come in and cry about it, at the end of the day, McKenzie will win because the jury house don't like Angela. And the fact that she's not likable will overshadow her gameplay. But McKenzie will be in there and people like McKenzie and she got gameplay. So who gonna win?
Me. Oh.
See, I couldn't go in there because I'm thinking strategically. Because I'm gonna be sitting in the corner going, do you really think that little girl should be here? I'm not going to talk about her and talk ugly about her, but you got somebody who can win HOH, vetoes, and challenges. Plus, everybody.
Yvonne said, why is Angela still here? There?
I know. And I'm just laughing at Lisa because they'll probably get rid of Lisa just because she was like, this little girl or this little boy. She killed me. She killed me when she called him little girl, little boy.
But I do that all the time in real life, and for some reason, people like it because I ain't got nothing to do with it. Because I always like somebody's mama. So
little boy,
like,
little girl, that stands. Wait a minute. Not to change the subject, but because we was talking about this. Was we talking about this last night? It might have been last night. I said, babe, you was on the B sector, Lord. It'd be some drama because she better call everybody a little something.
Well, that's because I don't remember their name. Because I don't remember nobody's name, so I'm going to describe you. And if take the B sector for example. If I had to describe somebody in the B sector and I don't know your name, all I could describe you as what everybody that called you every time I hear them talk about you. Because if J Dunn is talking about you, you know that funky bitch J Dunn be talking about all the time. What's her name? What's the little girl name?
Oh my God.
You know the one I'm talking about. J Dunn talked funky puss for like 13 hours.
Lord.
You know what I mean? That's how I describe it because I don't know, because I don't remember nobody. Okay, I know that sounds bad. If we're not friends, if we're not associates, and you hollering at me in the B sector argument situation, because I hate hollering, because can't nobody hear you when you holler. I don't know your name. So I be sitting up there going, how y'all describe them on the videos. Like, somebody said something. Somebody was like, last night, if I was on somebody else's panel who always call somebody a liar, I'd be like, you know that lying ass bitch. The one you called a lying ass bitch for like 13 minutes yesterday. What's the little girl name?
That is a mess. But I understand what you're saying. And I think that's just I think that's the mother figure in you that look at everybody as a little boy, little girl. Because I'm shocked that I'm shocked that Angela ain't been viewing them as kids herself.
Because Angela is, at the end of the day, she is not likable. Look at Angela. Stop looking at her gameplay. Look at the person, Angela. Angela is not likable.
Mm-hmm.
Angela smiles in your face, and she don't even wait till your back all the way turned before she get ready to talk about you. She lie to your face, and then go lie on you. She's not a nice person. The way she did that boy in the beginning, that first boy got out. The way she
Matt. The dude name was Matt. She would call them crazy eyes and stuff.
The way she talked about him, the way she acted around him, the way she screamed at him, that's the real Angela.
Yeah, I will say that I think that she crossed the line when she was like, his mama would not be proud of him or something like that. I'm
right.
like,
that's the real Angela. That Angela y'all saw in the first week when she was doing all that stuff, but she's had to pull that Angela back. She's had to hide the real Angela, but the real Angela still pop out.
Mm-hmm.
She's not a nice person. She's not. The real Angela was somebody who would talk about somebody physical, who would talk about somebody's mama, who would get somebody out because they made up something in their mind. She was mad at that boy and something she made up in her mind. She talked about that boy to anybody that would listen. And she did her best to embarrass him. In some kind of way, everybody got on her bandwagon. Instead of listening to the little boy, he's like, I don't know what I did. You ain't do nothing. But that's the problem with the mob mentality. If you got somebody who acts like Angela, they'll follow her because they're more scared of how she act than actually being true to somebody who's real. That's the problem with the mob mentality. That's the problem with the Big Brother experiment in itself. Is because you're not going to follow your heart. You're not going to follow what's true. You're going to follow what is least harmful to you. He shouldn't have been voted out because he didn't do nothing. But because Angela made herself scary, and because Angela showed the real Angela in the first week, everybody was like, shit, she crazy. But then she realized that she showed too much of her crazy in the beginning, so she started pulling back and started crying. Remember, she wasn't crying that first week. She was just hollering and screaming and acting crazy and clapping and shit. Then all of a sudden she started crying and everything. Because people know that if and it's stereotypical and it's a bad thing, but people will feel sorry for somebody who cries, especially a woman, especially a white woman who cries, even if they're crying for something they did wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Feel sorry for them, and they'll give them pass or a leeway. And that's what she's done. She went on and hid crazy Angela and brought out crying Angela. And that's what she's done. She's cried and lied for the past how many weeks they've been in there.
But I mean, Lisa, would you at least give her credit though that she was on that block several times?
Yeah.
And she got her up off of there.
Let me tell you, I would give her credit if she won her way off, or if she was put up there wrong. But she should have been on the block every time. And for whatever reason, like I said, she cried and lied her way off. That's it. She ain't one time told the truth to get off the block. She ain't one time not cried to get off the block. And somebody who won was like, Angela's not a threat. Think about what these people kept saying every time they took her off the block. Because she was always on the block with threats. They never put Angela up on the block with regular people like her. They put up on the block with people who were actual threats.
Mm-hmm.
So when the person won the veto, the first thing they would say, Angela's not a threat, she's a vote. Angela's not a threat, she's a vote. They weren't taking Angela off there because they liked Angela. They weren't taking Angela off there because that's my girl, that's my dog. Even Mackenzie and the other girl, what's her girl? Leah?
Mm-hmm. Leah.
Even Mackenzie and Leah said the exact same thing. She's not a threat and she's a vote on the jury. That's what they keep saying, which is stupid. Because if you keep the bitch in the house, she can't be on the jury. And now y'all down to 7 people. And she's still crying and lying. And y'all still listening to her. Ain't nobody took Angela off that block because they liked her.
Somebody, Yvonne said, cry me a river.
Think about it. Now, y'all watch the show more intensely than I do. I just watch through Baby. But y'all know, nobody took Angela off that block because that's their girl. Because that's their alliance member. Because they like, I don't understand why. Ain't nobody ever said, I don't understand why they keep putting Angela up there. Ain't nobody said that. They took her off because everybody keeps saying she'll vote. She's not a threat. But then she'll win an HOA. But then she'll turn somebody against somebody. What's a bigger threat? Somebody who can stand on a stick for 6 hours, or somebody who can turn somebody against their friend? What's a bigger threat?
But see, now Lisa, I wish I could have been a fly on the wall in y'all's house when Angela won that veto. Because I wanted to know what your thought was.
I didn't know she won the veto.
Oh, she won the veto this past week. She won it. She won the veto and she used it to save chemo.
Yeah, when she won the puzzle, remember she. I don't know if
no,
she.
I really
Yeah,
I really don't watch it like that.
You had to solve the puzzle,
Oh,
and she won it, and she saved
yeah,
chemo.
she won the veto, and this week she used the veto on somebody else. You know how you keep complaining about people throwing the necklace around her neck? Well, she threw the necklace on somebody's neck this week.
And that's cool. But what I'm saying is, think about what I'm talking about. Is the only reason she's here to win anything is not because somebody liked her. Which one of them people who used the veto on Angela said it was because I really gonna miss Angela if she leave the house? I don't want Angela to leave because that's my dog. Which one of them said that?
Me. Oh.
You don't care. When Mackenzie said she's not a threat to me, because remember at one point Mackenzie wanted her gone too. At one point, everybody wanted Angela gone. But then Angela got to talking and started turning friends against each other. And then Mackenzie was in up there like, you know what? She's not as big a threat as so-and-so and such and such. Even though so-and-so and such was our own folks. Angela ain't a threat. She could be a vote for me. So if I get the veto, I might use it on Angela. And that's what they did. And every time they get the veto and Angela on the block, she's a vote. She ain't a threat. She ain't a threat. She's a vote. Well, baby, if she's still here, she's a threat.
Well, so DC, on that list where you was writing the notes, and we said that when you asked me if Mackenzie win, who did I say Mackenzie was gonna put up?
You said, hold on, let me go to it. Mackenzie. Saturday. We said if Mackenzie wins, Rubino and chemo.
Okay, because the reason why I want to refresh my memory on that, because I will say what Lisa is saying does have some validity. Because I do believe that Mackenzie is not as close to Angela as we would think. But I believe that Leah is.
Mm-hmm.
Now Leah will drag Angela to that final two, but I think Mackenzie will get rid of Angela at any moment.
You think so? I'm gonna put question mark.
Angela is not close to anybody. That includes Leah. Leah is with Mackenzie. Leah's doing what Mackenzie's doing. Leah's not doing what Leah doing. Leah doing what Mackenzie doing. Don't nobody like Angela. Y'all keep thinking because she don't even act like nobody's mama. She act like somebody fucked up mother-in-law that don't nobody wanted their house on the weekend.
I'm about to hang up. Hang up time.
She act like that's my mama, but we no contact. She ain't nobody's mama in there. Because she keeps going to everybody like, and she gets that little whisper and she'll put the blanket over her leg and her voice will get soft and she'll be like,
I'm laughing at Vina.
Yeah, I'm laughing at Vina too because it reminds me of Jay Wilson. You know, Jay Wilson say he don't watch nobody, but he know everything that everybody got going on. Well, Vina just said Lisa says she don't watch much, but I beg to differ. She on it.
Because tell her how. All right, in our room.
Okay, this is how it is.
In our room, there are 2 TVs. I have headphones on, like I got headphones on now. And my TV will be on, and she'll be over there either doing a video or watching TV or playing her game. She watches during the day. She normally watches Big Brother, and normally my TV is off because Penelope is playing around or Penelope is asleep. So my TV will be off, or something that I've seen 700 times be on my TV. So her TV is in front. Like if I'm staring, like right now, I'm looking at her TV. I can't help but see Big Brother. I can't help but see it. She got a 75-inch TV on this wall in my face. And the closed caption be on. So even if I got headphones on, I can still see what them bitches saying. I
She
have
said
no
she
choice.
can't help but to see it.
It has been forced upon me since 1975.
Why you say that?
I have watched Survivor against my will. I have watched Amazing Race against my will. I have watched College against my will. I have watched Housewives against my will. I know a little about all of them because I half-ass pay attention because I can't help but see it.
I ain't saying that.
And I don't understand it. It's like a topic on one of our things. The things that people do on Big Brother is like if that shit was going on in real life, the beef sack would be having a party.
Mm-hmm.
If Angela was a real life person, Angela, y'all would all have a panel about not Angela. And Angela would come up on the panel and she would go, I don't understand what the problem is. Bitch, that's all you hear.
That is crazy, Lord. But I did say that you was being forced to watch Against Your Will last week. And Lisa, I'm happy that you broke it down about how you been being held hostage
I've been held hostage
over there.
I ain't saying that.
Because even the cookout season, I didn't watch. I paid more attention because I liked what they were doing. Because I hate to see a mixed cast of people, and then all of a sudden 3 weeks later, it's all the black folks gone. Mm-hmm. On any show, I hate to see that. Because I'm like, y'all can't work together for 15 minutes to stay a little bit longer. So I paid attention to the cookout. I paid attention when the black girl won. What year was that? The little pretty girl, the model, whatever her name.
Oh,
I don't know her name.
What's her name? Oh my gosh.
Her name was Taylor.
Taylor.
I paid attention because Taylor was doing what? Not Angela. Taylor was doing what McKenzie was, what Leah's doing. Because remember, Taylor didn't win a whole lot of challenges. But she was, for some reason, they were picking on her in the beginning. But then all of a sudden, she was just there. And she was a vote. She was not a threat. She would win a challenge. She would win an HOA. But she won. I was like, hey. I mean, yeah, you can't help it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now, that's the one season that I will say, that's going to be one that I'm going to have to binge watch. Because I missed that season. Because I don't know. I wasn't feeling that season initially. But it's crazy because Brianna is a Big Brother person too. But it's and me and her had talked about doing reviews many times. But it's always the seasons that I like, she don't like. And the seasons that she like, I don't like. And even with the cookout was my favorite season. Brianna didn't like it because she said Tiffany was doing too much. Tiffany was doing too much.
I didn't like Tiffany. I mean, everybody else liked her, but it was just something off-putting about Tiffany.
I like Tiffany. And then the next season was the one with Taylor. And I stopped watching that one because I just wasn't interested. And that was the one that Brianna loved. And she was so happy that Taylor won and all this. And I'm thinking to myself, 6 black people made it to the end last season and you said Tiffany was doing too much. But now you excited because Taylor won? Like what? Make it make sense.
Well, one, that boy that got put off because he called her something on that show. I forget what he said about her. He helped her win. Because before that, people were putting her up on the block. People were talking about her behind her back. She was sad the first few weeks on that show. And then the little white boy, the little what you call the little boys, that's athletic, the little jock demographic boy, he said something. He didn't call her the N-word, but he said something along them lines. He might have said the N-word. Whatever he said.
He got put off the show.
It was directed at Taylor. Mm-hmm. Whatever
Yeah,
he said.
I remember somebody did get put off. I remember that.
Because he said something about Taylor. He said something about, they was talking about the cookout. And then he said something about Taylor. And then he got put off because he thought he didn't, well, you know, that's just how we talk. That's not how you talk. This ain't nobody popped you in your mouth. But when he said that about Taylor, then everybody stopped picking on her because they were picking on her. The girls were picking on her. The dudes were acting like she was. I'm like, this is a beautiful girl that couldn't none of y'all get in real life. Oh, why y'all messing with her? And the girls were acting like because she was pretty, she shouldn't be there. They was getting on my nerves at the beginning. But then he
Lisa, I was gonna ask you one other thing though. Now, because it sounds like you like to root for the underdog to a certain degree with these shows. But don't you think that Angela was the underdog, her being 50-something years old, competing with them young kids?
I don't like Angela. She's not likable. I root for. Okay, let me think of this season. Hold on, who would I root for? Because realistically, I don't like anybody on this season. I don't like anybody. I didn't like Tucker. I didn't care about him one way or the other. I didn't know who T-Core was until she got put off, and I still don't know who she is. I don't like any of them, but it's not because they're not likable. They haven't made themselves stand out to me. I don't like Angela. I appreciate the fact that she gonna win. If Mackenzie does not put Angela ass on that block and send her to the jury house, Mackenzie is going to go home with $50,000. That just is what it is. If you put yourself up against Mackenzie and then that jury house votes correctly, Angela has won the game because some kind of way a hateful, unliked person made it to the end. A hateful, unliked person got taken off the block every time she sat her ass on it. Her booty didn't even get hot in the block seat.
Look, Yvonne A said, I think Taylor was only messing with the little black boy because the little white boy got voted off in my Lisa voice. So they already doing your voice. The little black boy and the little white boy.
Well, again, I have no issue with interracial dating. I am a product of interracial dating. I have no issue with it. My thing is that it wasn't so much that she liked somebody. It was like people just didn't like her, and I didn't understand what the little girl did. She didn't lie to nobody. She didn't even come on and Angela, and not Angela, what's her name? Taylor was beautiful. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's stunning.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't come on there acting like she was pretty. She just came on there and was pretty. She came on there and people and guys were drawn to her and girls didn't. But then all of a sudden, didn't nobody like her. And we was trying to figure out why. Come to find out, remember somebody lied on her. Somebody lied and said she said something. And it wasn't until later when they were sitting one time when they were sitting outside that somebody said something. Well, I thought Taylor said that. No, Taylor didn't say that. Just because one person lied on her, everybody was picking on her. And they were picking on her. They were making that girl go sit in the bathroom and cry.
Yeah, that's what I even though that season I was not into it, so I missed a lot of it. Which one day I'm gonna binge watch them. But Brianna did do her own reviews during that time, and I remember her always talking about how they was treating Taylor.
They treated that little girl bad. They treated her bad, and they kept putting her up on the block. And she would either win the veto, or somebody, or the person that was sitting next to her was more of a threat or something like that. But after they found out that after that boy said what he said, and after they found out that they were picking on her about a lie, then everything kind of leveled out. And then Taylor started winning challenges. And then Taylor started winning the HOH. And then Taylor said, oh, hold my bill. Y'all want to mess with me? Let me show y'all something. But it was, that season, I was like, because I would ask baby, I was like, why is she crying? Because if you're not watching the whole thing, and if you miss some of Big Brother, you be lost because they always sit in the corner whispering together.
Yeah.
I was like, why did the girl cry? Why she crying? And she said, well, they messing with her. And then I started paying attention to just Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
With the TV. And I was like, why are they messing with her? She ain't saying nothing. She ain't tried to holler at nobody else's life. She ain't going behind nobody's back talking about nobody. She was just trying to figure out where she fit in. And every time she tried to fit in somewhere, they treated her like she smelled like onions. I'm like, damn, did she stink? What's going on? But then they were
and DC, put your link to your channel. You can finish your thought, Lisa, but DC, put your link to your channel because I don't. Yvonne A came from over there where Shakim came from. So just in case Yvonne A want to see y'all over there up on your channel, put your link for Yvonne because she getting a kick out of Lisa.
But Lisa always going live talking her thoughts.
Mm-hmm. She like Lisa. She like both of us, but she definitely like Lisa. So I want her to be able to go to your channel and any of them people, because it's a few people that came from Shakim's sector that come over here and that became members for me and artists. And so I want them to be able to find y'all if they want to follow y'all's content too.
But you know what? I like y'all thing y'all do on Saturday, and I'm just taking the place of the person that didn't show up. She'll be there next week, and I probably won't watch because it gets to the end. And right now it's just like Airman. Hopefully it'll be Airman for itself, but they still be doing that whisper in the corner shit. So I don't know. Mess around, and somebody gonna win. You remember that season? The little gay girl won, the little Spanish girl. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that was her name was Casey.
Yeah.
That season, she came from nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was talking about everybody else around her, and all of a sudden, she was in the final 2 or 3. I don't know how it go, and she got all the votes. And everybody was like, when old girl Julie Chen was reading this thing, she was like, so and so Casey, so and so Casey, and Casey was like, what? So and so Casey, so and so Casey. And then when people came back, they was like, because you was still there at the end. You played your game.
That's going to be Angela. I'm telling you.
I said, I agree with you. Angela going to win. If Mackenzie don't put Angela on that seat and make sure she go home, Mackenzie going home with $50,000, $75,000, whatever the second prize is. If somebody don't put Mackenzie out, Mackenzie going to be 1 or 2. So that's who going to win. Them other folks just still there. I don't know. Do they get paid for being there?
I don't know how that works.
Well, when they get to the jury, they get paid more, yes. So essentially, what happens is they get paid a weekly stipend as long as they in the game. But like for the ones that got voted out before jury, they stipend stops as soon as they voted out. But like Quinn, he's still getting a stipend for the week because he just sitting there waiting to be a vote at the end.
Okay.
So they still keep paying them each week. I'm not sure how much they get paid per week, but I know about 10 years ago, I worked on a reality show similar to Big Brother. And them people got $1,000 weekly stipend, $1,000 a week.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
They get paid.
So that's what I'm thinking. Is what's happening. Like, cause Quinn, he's gonna get more money, of course, because he's still up in the game, even though he ain't in the game. He's still in, but he ain't.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. They keep on acting like this ain't a threat. She ain't a threat. She alright. He alright. Hey, but two people on that thing right now, if I had to go into the jury, if I was on the show and I was in the jury, I wouldn't vote for Angela or Mackenzie. Because I don't like Angela. And I don't like Mackenzie either. I don't hate her. I don't hate Angela, but it's two different lights. Anyway, I would vote for whoever the third person was.
I think me and Jay Dunn should go on this show.
I would vote for whoever third. I would vote for you, baby. I'm sorry, Jay Dunn. I wouldn't vote for you.
You wouldn't vote for me? Oh my
I
God.
be on the show with my wife? No.
Damn it.
See, and this is what I'm talking about these showmances. Both of y'all gotta go. This is about this showman. Y'all both gotta go. Nobody, y'all ain't making it to jury. I'm coming after both. Huh?
No, see what it is, me and you go, right?
I would go.
And see, this how it will work. Me and you go, and whoever win, we split. If I win, you get half. If you win, I get half. We'll try to stay on the show as long as we can.
That's a real alliance. What you just said is a real alliance. Two people working together to get rid of everybody. And at the end, whoever wins, we gonna split this money because we took the whole house down. Them alliance, that lie that they be in there, alliance lie they be doing, they ain't no damn alliance. It is a strong.
Well, but see, that's the thing though, Lisa. Now hold your horses. Because please believe, I believe that there are plenty of alliances like that. It's just against the rules of Big Brother to actually vocalize that.
See, we can do it, but we ain't got to vocalize.
Big Brother, if they even up in the house and they say something like that, they'll get in trouble. And I done seen that in the live feeds. Because Big Brother don't want them to be talking about splitting money or if you let me win, I'm gonna buy you a house or none of this mix. They don't want that. Yeah.
Look back, Jay Dunn. Look back over all the seasons you done watched and tell me which two people you actually think did that shit.
Off the rip, Derek and Cody.
Oh yeah, they was cool. Derek and Cody. Yeah.
Derek and Cody did it. Remember, Derek was the undercover cop.
That's a long time ago.
I didn't like Cody. That's what it was. I didn't like Cody. And Derek, I didn't like Cody. I remember that. Yeah, I didn't like Cody. Did Derek win?
Derek did win, and Cody got second place. They saw that thing all the way through, Lisa. And they came in first and second place, both of them.
And guess what? That's one out of 17 seasons.
No, now we at season 26.
Baby, you on. You is so far.
The season's older than Nick, Lisa.
She don't even. That's why she don't really watch. That was funny though. I ain't gonna lie.
No, my bad. But see, out of 26 seasons, Jay Dunn, think of one set of people that might have actually did what y'all talking about. Everybody knows at the end of the day, everybody. When in reality, if I went on the show, I don't give a shit about alliance. I'm trying to win. I don't think I could lie, which means I probably wouldn't make it past week 2. However, I would try to be as truthful as possible. I'm damn sure not gonna tell you I got any powers or anything. I'm not gonna tell you I got nothing special. I'm not gonna tell you about my alliances. I'm not gonna tell you who I like. I'm gonna like everybody. I'm gonna be everybody's mama and let the chips fall where they may. Because everybody on there talk too much.
They do.
They talk way, way too much. And they talk too much about each other. Not to each other, about each other. You had like in that alliance of 5, it was still 2 or 3 of them talking about the other ones. I'm like, did y'all just go through clapping about alliance?
Lord, Yvonne A said that she will help me get y'all out the house. But in all fairness, Lisa, yeah, I think Derek and Cody the only ones that have done that. But yeah, I wouldn't mind splitting the money with DC, depending, as long as DC don't backstab me.
Man, I done met you in real life.
But see, that's
And I will
Wait, but remember, you said you would have told about my power. When Mitra was up here, you was talking another game.
oh, that
You
was
said
because
you would have let Mitra know.
we was talking about something else. See, we on realness. It's a difference between playing and realness.
Yeah, I understand. But that's one thing that I will say though. In the 26 seasons, and I will probably have to look back to see all of the ones, but the game has evolved, Lisa. This game done changed so much since the first season. Because honestly, the production crew kinda was learning as they went along. Like, let me tell you, we got cheated out the first black winner of Big Brother in season three. Season three, Lisa. This lady named Danielle Reyes played that game, finessed it. She had her final two alliance with this white dude up in the house. She finessed the entire hell out of the house.
Mm.
But what caused her downfall is back then, Big Brother did not have the jury. So everybody that got evicted went home and watched at home. And then only the last 7 or 8 was able to come back and vote. But they came and voted in a vengeful way because they had been at home sitting on their couch watching Danielle doing her diary room confessions about how she finessed the fuck out of them. And so because she did her diary room confessions and they were at home to see it on TV, when they came back to vote for the winner, they didn't give it to her.
so. Wait a
And
minute.
that's what made Big Brother start with the jury. The jury would never have happened if it wasn't for that season right there, season 3.
So the jury house cannot watch what's going on now.
No, that's why they in the jury. They don't have access to the outside world at all.
I just thought that they couldn't have access to the outside world, so they wouldn't have outside influences. I didn't know they couldn't watch what was going on.
They can't. The only thing that they could do is get word of mouth as people come in. Like Quinn is up in there now. So let's say T Core just got voted out. So then T Core gonna come in and tell Quinn what Quinn missed, but Quinn can't see nothing. He gotta rely on what T Core told him.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I thought that you could watch the show so you can see the gameplay.
No,
Because
they don't know what they do is show a clip of what happened, the latest that happened.
well, because
Yeah.
that don't make no sense. I understand what you're saying about you shouldn't what that don't make no sense. They should be able to see the game, but maybe not the diary. Because how you gonna judge the gameplay of the people you vote for if you can't see them playing the game? Because the game don't get played until the jury starts.
But see, by the time when T Core get there, she can tell him everything that's been going on, and plus she gets a clip of the video of how she got out or whatever the case is.
Yeah, because you gotta remember him and T Core got all week for her to tell him everything.
Yeah.
She got a whole week to fill him in on what he done missed. What all she gonna do is tell him that they have to be outside.
Yeah, she don't know what other people's talking about behind her back. And if that's the case, I asked one to be in the house.
That is true. But I just wanted to tell you about the evolution of it. Because it used to be where everybody got to go home and then they could come back and vote. But that's the reason why Big Brother made it to now it's a jury house. Because people was going home and being bitter. That's if you ever hear them talk about bitter jurors, it's the people that get bitter when they actually see what really happened and then they vote deliberately against the person because they bitter because the person outplayed them.
Well, I mean, right now, Quinn go vote against whoever helped get tuck out. So if somebody's in the final 2 or 3, is it two, what's the final 2, right? Or the final 3?
Yeah, it's the final. It's the final 2. They have the final 2, and then you get the vote for who is going to be the winner.
Okay, so Quinn is gonna vote against whoever helped get tuck out. T-Core is gonna vote against whoever helped. It's you still got bitterness. I don't give a fuck about gameplay. If you can't put me on the block, I'm gonna vote against you when you get in there. I don't give a shit about your gameplay. I don't care.
Well, and that's fair enough, and you have every right to do that. I think I just gave you that history just to tell you.
I'm
that we could have had a black woman in season 3, girl. That was in the early 2000s. We could have.
No,
But
you saying I'm just saying if I was the people, you can't fight human nature.
All right, guys. I hate to say this, but I got to get up out of here. My child is outside.
Oh, we can have.
oh yeah, I forgot you supposed to be taking her somewhere. Y'all supposed to be doing something.
Yeah, we gotta do something.
She's supposed to be held hostage.
I'm supposed to be held hostage by my own child. I might do a video talking about some save me. All right, come on. Jadon, we gotta do the janky song before I go, okay?
I'm bye.
Oh
Ready?
my goodness. I don't even know the words. Go ahead.
3, 2, 1. J A
Janky. Oh, K-I-E.
K-I-E. Janky.
Janky, you love me. J-A-N. K-I-E. Janky, let's party.
Hey.
You a mess.
All right, guys.
Well, thank you for joining me, and thank you for filling in, Lisa. It's been a pleasure, y'all.
Thank you, baby. We'll see you next
2.5 hours. J-A-N-K-I-E. Let me stop.
Janky, you love me. J-A-N. K-I-E. Janky, let's party.
Hey. I'm gonna get a mixtape with that. Watch. Anyway.
All right, DC. Well, thank you again, and you have a good rest of your day. All right.
All right, y'all stay out the mess, and I'll be there to see it.
All right.
I'm always hey. If you do a what's that thing called? Commentary on that other stuff that's going on, I'll be there.
Okay. All right. I gotta see what I done missed, but I will.
All right. I'll holler at y'all.
All right. Bye.
Later.
Bye. All right, y'all. So that was another show. Mitri was a no-show. I stood here in the freezing cold. We waited for Mitri, but she never showed. But we'll talk to Mitri next Saturday. Hopefully all is well with her. And I hope that she's not crying because Angela's still up in the house. But thank you to all the supporters and everybody. Please like the video. If you're catching the replay, like the video. And y'all definitely check out DC Kool-Aid and Lisa's YouTube channel, especially if you got a kick out of Lisa. Lisa do a lot of her own commentary over there about serious topics, real life events. DC be doing vlogs and things like that of her adventures. It's a good little family channel over there. They got pranks and stuff that they did on their kids. So y'all are like that. It's definitely not a messy channel at all. But I guess I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.